task. Now, the first one says write a function that checks for uppercase character. Okay. Now, this is the prototype you are to put. Now, before we proceed with any other thing, first thing you do is you have to go through this repository, and then through this repository, you create this directory, and then we start creating the file. So the first thing you do is you copy this, or you type it in yourself. Okay, level underscore, and then you hit enter. Now we are in the repository, so we have to create this file now. You know how to create the file already. Just use your mkdir, and then you type in this exactly as it is. Okay. More functions underscore nested underscore loops. At this point, you hit enter, it's going to create, but because I have the file already, it says file exists. So if I do my ls, you'll see that I already have that file here. More functions. Okay, that's the file here. So the next thing you do is you cd into that particular file or directory that you created. So you can just use your directional button and clear this out and change that to cd, and then you change directory into that file. So right now we are through this repository, and we are also in this file. Now the next thing to do is to create your readme. Readme contains everything the project is all about. Okay, details of the project. So I'm going to have both the scripts and the readme file in a document, right in the comment description corner. Do well to look through and try to understand the scripts and the codes before you apply them, and trust me, it's going to be all green for you. Now at this point, the next thing you do, hold on, let me clear this place so we have a clear working environment. Okay, so now we're here. The next thing to do is, because I have every file, I'm just going to do this so you can see. Okay, now here we are to create the readme. I have my readme here, so don't worry, I have a whole lot of them. That's because I applied the shmod on each of them. That's why you can see some executable files here. Okay, but that's not necessary. I just did it for my own just to get busy with it, to convert every file I created, also to have not all of them, to have an executable file. You can see this one doesn't have an executable file. This one doesn't have an executable file. Okay, 6 is here. Okay, and then this one, and not all of them. Okay, I just did it for my own sake, so you can ignore using your shmod. Now at this point, you create your readme. So you use your vi space readme.md, and then you hit enter. So it's going to contain every detail of the task you are doing. Okay, now that's how you do that. When you're done, you exit with your escape, and then you use your shift colon and WQ. But I'm just going to use Q because I'm just quitting. I'm not saving anything. I didn't edit anything. So by so doing, you have successfully created your readme. Okay, now you are also going to create your main.h file, and you are also going to create your underscore pusher file before you proceed with anything. Okay, take notes. Readme main.h pusher. So at this point now, the next thing you do is to create your main.h file. You just do your vi main.h. Okay, now this is where you input your prototypes as well as the pusher prototype here. Okay, so the code is just right there in the document in the description box. So when you're done, you use your shift colon WQ, but I'm just using Q because I'm just exiting and I'm not saving anything. At this point, we have created the main.h file. Now the next thing to do is to create your pucher. So you just do your vi space underscore put char, that's put character dot c, and then so this is the code you are to implement. You can see it has the header, the Betty style, and then the script there, okay, as well as the prototype for pucher. So now you're done. You just exit, use your shift colon WQ, and you have successfully as well created this. Now you are ready to get things done by creating this, okay, each and every file, and as well as this and also this. So you just take them one at a time, read the questions, okay, understand what the question is like, what it's talking about, and then you start creating them. So all you just do is, I'm going to do like the first three because of time. You can do the rest. Now, the first two or the first three, you copy this or you type it in yourself using your vi space 0 dash is upper. Okay, sorry, dot C, and then you hit enter. Now this is the code for the script. 0 is upper. So you can type this in yourself, or you copy and paste and then take your time to look through and understand what it's all about. Okay, now this is the header, this is the Betty, and this is the prototype, and this is your code, right? So at this point you are done. You just use your escape shift colon WQ, and you have successfully created 0 is upper. Now that you have created this, what do? You do your Betty just the way you did your vi space this, but you change that vi right now, or you just type it yourself by taking vi out and type in Betty as a replacement to run your Betty check. Now Betty is done. That means the code is okay. Hold on, let me clear this. So you do that for every of these tasks or questions you're supposed to do. Okay, hold on, let me check something. Let me do for the second one as well, so you can now do the rest. We've done for 0 is upper. The next thing is 1 is digits.c. So you just do your vi space 1 dash is digit.c, then you hit enter. So this is the script for 1 is digit. Okay, so you can either type it yourself or you copy and paste, then take your time to look through so as to understand it better. When you're done, you hit your escape. Remember, to start using your vi editor, you have to click on I first to activate the insert mode. Okay, when you hit I, it activates the insert mode, and then you get to see insert at the down part of it like this. When you're done, you hit escape and that insert will disappear. That is when you now do your shift colon WQ. Now you can see that here. Sorry. Shift colon WQ. Now you can see that here. This is write and quit. It's more like save and quit. But since I'm not saving, I'll just take out that and just use quit. So right now you have successfully created this one as well. Okay. Now at this point, you do your Betty on that new file. Betty. And then you hit your enter to run your Betty check, and Betty says it's okay. So the next thing you do is you go to the next one and do the same thing, 2 dash more, okay, dot c. So you just do your vi space 2 dash more dot c, and then you hit enter. This is the code for that. So you can type, it's not really much, so you can type it in yourself, and when you're done, use your escape shift colon WQ and save. So you have successfully created this. This is how you're going to do it for each and every file you are asked to create. And don't worry about the codes. I already have them saved up in a document, and it's in the description box below. So just do well to look through and get done with it. You can see Betty has checked this, Betty has checked this. This is how you're going to do for each and every one of them to get them done. Now, I hope you remember how to do your shmod to convert them to executable files. Yeah, all you just have to do is, it's very simple. Let me pick one. Let me pick let's do ls. Let's pick the one I haven't done the shmod on, converted to an executable. Let's do this. Let's do this one. 9 fees underscore bars. Okay. So to use your executable file, let me clear this. It's quite too busy. Now, all you just have to do is you use your, remember how to use your shmod. Shmod space u plus x, sorry, space, then you input the file name. I think that file is what did we call that file again? Fizzballs, right? Yeah, but let's just do a quick check. Okay, 9-fizzballs. So we have the shmod space u plus x space the file name that you want to convert to an executable file, which is 9-fizz underscore bars, and then you hit enter. No such file. Sorry, fizzballs.c. Okay, .c. That's why it said sorry, no such file or directory. So I made a mistake. It was my bad. Sorry. So now you just hit enter, and we have created an executable file for this one. So all you just have to do now is, let me clear this out, and then do the ls and hit enter. Now you can see this is now an executable file. Okay, so when you use your shmod u plus x, you convert files into executable files. Now, to take this out from being an executable file is very easy. So the only thing you just need to do is change the sign in the instruction. You know, here it says plus. So to take it out from being an executable file, all you just have to do is change that plus to minus, and then you hit enter. So the next time you do your ls, sorry, let me clear this out first. When next you do your ls, you can see that it's no longer an executable file. So that's pretty simple, right? So you have to create every other file, and when you create each one, make sure you do your Betty sign. You run your Betty space the file name. Okay, if you wish to do anyone to an executable or change anyone to an executable file, you just run the shmod space u plus x and then the file name. So that's pretty simple. Yeah, now that's how to get it done. Then for the main.c that you're seeing here, I decided to do these instructions here. So for 3main.c, like you can see here, 3main.c, once you just create this file using your vi space 3main.c, you just copy this code and paste it inside and then save. Okay, you just copy and paste here, then save the file. Then you now come back and run your GCC, which would run on this code or this script that you have been given. And that's how you do the main.c for each and every one of them. But if you choose not to do that, it's fine. You can, it's not compulsory. This is optional. Running this code is optional. Now, once you're done, well, that's pretty much as it is. Remember to run your git add, git commit, and then git push. So first things first, how long have we gone? 17 minutes. Oh, that's pretty long. So I'm just going to make this really quick. Okay, go through the resources, answer the quiz, look through the, okay, all these ones are very important. Look at the general requirements, open sandbox, go to the repo, create new directory, okay, using mkdir, take this out. Now cd into your new directory, which is cd space, here you put the directory name. I'm just trying to make this fast, okay? Now, when I say directory name, this is the directory name. So this is just what you're going to copy and use that to create your file. Okay, just like this. cd space. Okay, that's the way it's gonna be. And then the next thing you do is to create the readme file. Create this function, not this one. You're going to create your main.h file and underscore pucha. I think that's pucha.c file. Okay, so you can see it here, pucha.c. So you have to create these files. Now, once you're done doing that, you can now proceed to create every other file using the VI and input the code. You already know that step. Now, the next thing you do after creating every file is to run Betty check. Run Betty space the file name on every file created. Okay, now once you're done doing that, you can now, if you want to convert to an executable file, don't forget to use your chmod. Use chmod space u plus x space the file name, okay, to convert to executable files. Okay, now if there's an error, don't forget to use your, if you made an error, if an error is made, then use chmod sorry about that, chmod u minus x, then the file name, to take out the executable authority or power you placed on it. Now, after that, the next thing you do is don't forget to do your git add, and then your git commit, and then your git push. So the next thing is to come to your task page and then run your check on each and every one of them. So that's how you get it done. I hope we made this below 20 minutes because that's really my target. Okay, just 21. So guys, if this video actually helped you solve the task, please do well to subscribe to my channel. This is how you're going to show appreciation. This is how you motivate me to do more. And also give a thumbs up just to show that you are satisfied, you liked it. And please do well to comment and share the video so that every other upcoming software engineer or developer can actually learn, because when we code together, we grow together. So guys, see you in the next video. Thanks for dropping by. I love you guys. Bye for now.